So yeah, just a little bit of story time. I was so pissed off yesterday I wasn't able to even talk about it. But yeah, I talked about it to my husband and daughter, but yeah. So, okay, y'all. So, at work, I work for two doctors. It's a husband and a wife. Okay? So, on Fridays, the wives don't come in. And sometimes the husband don't come in if he don't have patients because he see disability patients in the office with the PTP patients. However, me and him, we never picked up the phone and called each other. About I've been there a year or so, and maybe two times he didn't call the office phone to ask for me. Any other time we text, we text, we I mean we talk, we send text messages. That's how we communicate, and that's even how the doctor tells us text him. Anything go on, she be telling me to text him and let him know, and text him or whatever I got to say to him. So this particular day, yesterday, I texted him about 12 something, said, hey, you have clinic at 1. No patients so far. Your first patient's at 1 o'clock. No response. Hello, you have patients in the office. No response. So we had patients there that's supposed to be there at 12. 1, and they came at like 12:30. So I'm constantly reassuring the patients. Doctor should be here soon. He's coming from the hospital, so he get caught up sometimes more than he'd like to. So if you can hold tight for me, he'll be here soon. They getting frustrated. Okay, I understand. I understand y'all frustration. That I can do about it. However, if you can hold on a little longer, he should be pulling in soon. So the young lady in the back, the nurse in the back, she called him on the phone. He didn't answer. She called him again. He picked up. But this is like after two patients had left. Two people that's been there since 12 something, and it was now 2:40. Almost 2:30, because she said she had to get her child from school at 3 o'clock with her grandchild, and she's disabled, so she had to be there on time to make sure her granddaughter is picked up properly. Understandable. You should have been out of here. He got clinic at 1. It's 2 something. They left at like 2:30. He didn't get to there till like 2:54. He came in the office. Hey, Kosha. Hey. The girl in the back, the nurse in the back told them that 2 patients had left. As soon as he walk in, he say hey to me. Then he come around to my desk in the building, and I was on the phone taking a call, and I seen him standing over my head. So I like, and I, hey, could you hold please? Put the call on hold because I'm trying to figure out what he want. And he was like, he just started going in. It's unacceptable that 2 of my patients left and you didn't call me. I said, I communicated with you. What do you mean? I said, I never called you before. I ain't never said that at first, but I said, I text you twice. Here's the message. I know that, but if I didn't hear the message, you should have kept on calling me until I answered, no matter if you had to call me 3 or 4 times. And I'm thinking like, but I never called you before. And the way we communicate is text messages. And when they left, I tried to stall them, but then I also rescheduled their appointment on my end where they didn't have to call the disability office. I just put them on your next available appointment. He was like, oh, you did? You did? Yes, sir, I did. Thank you for that. No, he didn't say that. He said, oh, well, that still look bad on me. It makes the patients look very, very bad at me. I said, yeah, it does, because when you're supposed to be here at 1 o'clock and you come showing up almost an hour and a half later, then that's very bad on you. Very. Oh, you shouldn't have never let the patients leave. The patients never should leave the office. You're supposed to stall them. You're supposed to keep them in here. I said, unfortunately, I can't keep somebody around when they have to go. They have businesses to take care of, and if they got to go, I can encourage them to stay a little longer if it's not important for them to leave. But if they have to leave to go take care of what they need to take care of, that's out of my control. You should have been here on time. He said something else to me. Oh, you should have been calling me more. You should have said something more. You should have. And then he gonna say, the lady in the back called me. I said, well, that's fine because the lady in the front contacted you twice and you didn't respond. That's out of my control. No patient should never leave. That's a bad reputation on me. I said, yes, very bad reputation when you don't show up on time. He said, listen to what I'm saying, Kosha. If I go to a clinic and the doctor don't show up and I have to leave, I'm not going back. I said, exactly. So that means that tells you to reflect on yourself. That's how I'm talking to him because he was getting very agitated with me from speaking up for myself because you're not finna come put your problems on me. You're not finna come and make me feel like it's my fault that you was running behind and your patients left. Under no circumstance are you gonna put that on me. It's not my fault. And then that's what I was telling him. I was like, he was like, I was like, but you have to pay attention to this, doctor. I said, your schedule say you should be here at 1 o'clock. I said, when I go to work, I said, I got a schedule every day at this job. When I go home, when I go to bed at night, before I iron my clothes and everything, I know that I have to be at this job at a certain time. You don't have to call me to wake me up. You don't have to call me to tell me to get there. You don't have to call me and ask me, am I going to be there? I have a schedule that I go by. And the reason why I don't have any problems with it because I follow my schedule. You have to follow your schedule. I said, you can't sit in my face. This is me talking to him. Because at this point, my body will start to change. I know me. In the inside, I feel like I was shaky. I don't like that feeling. And, because, in my head, I don't know what's next. In his head, I don't know what he's coming next. So he could easily say, okay, you can leave. Yeah, I can. However, I said, so in order for you to, not lose out on your patients, you have to get here on time. If you got patients on this day, you got to make room for those patients on this day. You can't think that you can have your cake and eat it too. I'm going to take care of all these patients over here on this end, and I'm going to let them sit there because they need their disability. They're going to stay. No, you got your priorities wrong. And then when you turn around and tell me I'm wrong, and then that's what I said. I said, I don't understand what be going on in this clinic. I said, you and Dr. such and such, I told him and his wife, I said, y'all come to me every time there's a problem in this building. I said, I don't never see y'all because it barely ever be any wrongdoing. But I said, I barely ever see y'all in my face unless it's not right. I said, but y'all never say to me, thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for doing how you do. Thank you for the good job. Thank you for like this not the first time. This not every time he got patients, I have to stall them. It never fails. This particular time, 2 patients left and he almost took his head off. Literally. And he gonna haul off and tell me that he come back up there. I looked over to him. He was in my peripheral view. I was like, I said, yes, sir. He said, I just can't get over it. I'm going to get a bad rep from the disability office. And I don't want that. I said, they didn't have to call the disability office this time around. I said, I rescheduled them in office. So he's like, oh, you rescheduled them in office? And I had already told him that. I was like, yes, sir. He was like, yeah, because I don't want no bad reputation or whatever. And when he got ready to leave, he said, thank you, Kosha. Thank you for all you do. But the point here I'm making is people would blame you for their problem because they don't want to take accountability and leave you feeling like you ain't worth shit. Don't allow it to happen. Speak up for yourself. I set him down really easy. You're not going to come in here and knock me down and I done held you up all this time. It's just not going to happen. It's Kosha. Follow me for more.